Hi, and welcome to Freebird Spirit YouTube channel. So I used to do deep dives, and I got out of the habit of doing them, but I feel like that would be a fun thing to bring back to the channel. And so I thought I'd start out with doing looking at Elon Musk and all the energy around him. Particularly, I wanted to look today more specifically with him in regard to Alexander Vindman. And so let's go ahead and set this up a little bit, okay? And hi, I'm so glad you're here. So recently, let's see, Alexander Vindman, who is a retired uh, Army Lieutenant Colonel, and he was the key witness in Donald Trump's first impeachment trial, if you guys remember that. So Alexander has accused Elon Musk of potentially sharing sensitive information with uh, Vladimir, with Putin. Okay. Vindman referred reports that Musk has maintained secret communications with Putin since 2022, discussing business, politics, and other topics. He suggests that Musk may have acted under Russian influence, including using his platform X, formerly known as Twitter, you all know that one, to amplify disinformation and align with Russian interests. Vindman also raised concerns about Musk's role in critical U.S. security projects such as Starlink and the implications of these alleged contacts. Musk responded by accusing Vindman of treason on X, claiming without evidence that Vindman is associated with Ukraine oligarchs. This accusation has intensified public debates, with observers questioning Musk's relationships with foreign powers, especially given his federal contracts and political influence. The claims are also framed against a backdrop of reports that Musk has discussed geopolitical issues such as Ukraine and Taiwan in his communications with Russian and Chinese leaders. This has raised concerns within US and European security circles, but has not led formal action by the US government. This story is continuing to develop, and it's attracting a significant attention due to its implications for US security and politics. Okay, so understanding a little bit about all that, and for entertainment purposes only, there you have it. I wanted to take a deeper look intuitively and see kind of where is this leading. Who is this? Is Musk? Is this going to is this going to hurt? Is this going to hurt Musk or Elon? I mean Elon, or is Alexander Vindman in trouble? So I want to look at both of those. I want to look at Alexander. So I'll write that down. Don't write. Here we go. Alexander and then Elon. How's it going to affect either side as this starts? Is Alexander safe? You know, all the things. Because once you start being public about this kind of thing, it's important to be protected, right? So let's go ahead and take a look. And first, let's go ahead and dive in with how is this affecting Elon in the long term? Is this gonna bring up any obviously, there's red flags. Obviously, I'm getting that it's being looked into, right? So this is not something that they're just ignoring, all right? So that is coming in so far. I feel this is big. This is, for Elon, and I feel like this is partially why he's pushing so hard to get 45 into office, to keep him safe. Okay, so I'm gonna pause, I'm gonna throw some cards so we can look at it together, but I do feel, this is but I don't feel that, for the long term, that it even if 45 does get in office, I don't feel like, this will I feel like this is a part of his downfall. That's what I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna pause right now and throw the cards so we can take a look at it together, but this is what I'm being shown here. Hold on. So taking a look at these cards, I threw a 9-card spread here to kind of give us an overview of all of it. I am seeing okay, so the theme main card for him, and it's kind of like, uh, the repercussions of this. What is he looking at with this um, coming up and long term? And this card keeps coming because I did a clarifying draw as well, and this card came out again. You have that 4 of Cups. And so that just really speaks to the downfall, just downfall of everything. Uh, Life as he knows it is not going to be the same. I do feel that uh, the accusations are true against him. It does show that. Yeah, that 7 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. And do you see this 10 of Swords? I was told to use this deck specifically, but you can see that communication. See her on the phone and that betrayal. Yeah. And this also is a betrayal. Um, these cards together are the ultimate betrayal. So that is true. This connection for him, though, is not good. You have that connection where he's connecting with them and with Putin, but it's the 5 of Swords. So it's like a trying to at any cost wanting to get something done, right? But this information is going to come out. We do see it coming out. And thanks to Alexander, we are hearing more of it and he's bringing it to the surface. Now, Alexander would not, I don't see him as someone who would just, I'm going to accuse one of the wealthiest men in the world. You know what I mean? Like you just don't do that because there's repercussions of doing something like that, which we're seeing. So, um, right. All right. So again, life as he knows it is going to shift due to this. It's not giving me a win because, of course, he's in huge, huge trouble if 45 doesn't get into office. So there you go with that as well. So that extra push and extra doing whatever it takes to get him into office, correct? So we're not looking at that right now, but we're just looking at between Alexander and Elon right now. So I do want to so I am seeing, for entertainment purposes only, that the accusations are true, and of course you all already knew that. But I want to see. I know that life as we know it is no longer going to be uh, what it was for him. But let's take a look at exactly what that means. Uh, I'm going to throw cards on exactly what that means for him. I do. I feel. He's going to have to relocate. Um, like it's gonna, is he gonna have to go back to his home country? I feel that he's gonna have to pull his businesses out of the United States. That's interesting. If this progresses more, he's gonna have to pull out his businesses out of the United States. Okay, so let me pause and throw the cards for us. Hold on. All right, so taking a deeper look here. Uh, it currently he feels like he's in a good position. Uh, However, that's going to shift quickly. You have the tower coming in for him. So things are going to come apart quickly. And you have that Five of Swords again with that. He cannot, in this reading, he's not going to be able to get away from this. He can't fix this. This is zero ability to get out of this situation. He's been trying to get out of it. It didn't work. It's not going to work. He's going to have to make some quick decisions, make some choices because of it. Looking outward, one of my questions was, is he going to have to, because I saw that when they were showing me the possibility of having to relocate businesses out of the United States. Now, I'm not getting a timeline on this. It's not going to be next week. I'm just, this is how the energy is moving right now. But I don't know when is it. I'm not getting a timeline on it, but I am being shown that this is how the energy is moving right now. Okay. We do see that he's trying to hold on to his money. And, he's trying to hold on as much as possible, but you see him out in the cold. Like he's big losses for him, huge, huge losses. And this card came in and it says everything is fine. But it's I mean, obviously he's not gonna, well, either way, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, here you go. Betrayal. It's He's trying to save what he can out of all the losses, but he's gonna lose a lot of finances. Okay, so I wanted some clarifications on things, and I asked specifically, is he gonna, and because I was shown a specific card in my mind's eye intuitively that would show me that he is going to have to relocate his businesses out of the United States because of all this. And I got that card, the Three of Wands. That is telling me, and so you can see you have in this reading for the Tower right in the middle, you have that Five of Pentacles being pushed out, and he's going to have to relocate. So some pretty harsh cards for Elon Musk. Again, I don't have a timeline for it. But this is not going to be brushed under the carpet. Those times are done. Remember, we're out of any times that you could brush things under the carpet. There's too much. The information highway is too big, and there's too many people who have voices right now. So it just won't happen that way. So, all right. So next, we want to look at Alexander and see how he's gonna, if he's safe, how is he gonna fare with this whole exposing Elon and calling him out. And thank goodness we have folks who are willing to call folks out. right? Um, because that's pretty scary. So I'm going to pause because I want to reshuffle all these, and we don't need to be using time for that. Hold on. Okay, so the next portion of this, we wanted to take a look at Alexander Vindman and to see how he's going to fare in regard to um, exposing Elon Musk, calling him out, and but we want to see how he is going. I do feel that there is extra. He's taking extra precautions as far as safety for himself because it's not only. I mean, if you think of Elon's reach, uh, who would want to silence him? So let's take a look. I want to. There, yeah. So because I do feel there's been threats, um, but not just threats from here, but overseas. So let me pause and throw some cards, see um, how that's going to go. Hold on. Okay. Um, okay. First card out. I mean, this is the center card, which is like the theme of the whole thing for him. And you have the Ace of Swords coming in for him. And it's it's just that the foundation of truth, that standing on truth and justice and all of that is so important to him. And I mean, his whole life has been dedicated to that. But this is the main thing with this is truth, justice, and bringing that forward. He couldn't not do it, right? It shows that he was very kind of super disappointed in the outcome of and results, obviously, of um, the the election. What did we just do? Of the election, and so that's evident. And so that kind of all of that uh, put together with the disappointment of that and who he is in general, he could not do it. Did you guys just see that? We just had an orb. So, however, he's not alone. Okay, so I don't know if we were, I was concerned for his safety. You know, this is big time, to bring this out and make it public like he did and so forth. But he's not alone. There's folks with him. So this is what I'm looking at with that. You have the Lover's card and the Three of Cups around that sword. So he's not alone. The outcome to this and for him, it looks very positive. You have that Nine of Cups, King of Swords, Justice, so and the Ten of Pentacles. So uh, this is very positive outcome for him and for us in bringing this forward. Okay, so this is good. This is more than just um, Elon sharing some. It's bigger than that, and so this is just all part of that. He also and behind the scenes there is some concern. He is concerned. There is worried. There is worry because of who he's up against. Okay, he's up against the person who will do anything at any cost. So he is worried about that, but he is protected. He is protected. Okay, so um, and uh, again, stepping into this battle for everyone as a whole. So he's taken one for the team, guys. so to speak, but he's safe, all right? But you can continue to keep him on your list. But if you have any more questions in regard to this, go ahead and put them in the comments, or if you have anything to add to it, you just go ahead and add them in the comments, and we all can read them. But and if you like this format, let me know too. And if you have anybody you'd like me to do a deeper reading on and focus on. All right. Blessings to you all. And thank you for your support and subscribing to the channel, which is free. There's also memberships. There's 3 different levels. Go ahead and check that out. There's one just where you're just supporting. There's no, and then there's a couple more levels so that offer perks for that. So thank you so much, and blessings to you all, and we'll see you next time.